There's a kind of woman the world leans on. You know her. Maybe you are her. The dependable one. The rock. The glue that holds everyone else together. She rarely asks for much. She rarely complains. She just shows up, even when she's crumbling inside. To the world, she looks incredibly strong. And maybe she is, but what no one sees is the quiet weight she carries in silence. The endless nights she stays up worrying about everyone else. The immense pressure to never fall apart, to always have it together, to simply be fine. This is her invisible burden, and so she became a master of pretending. Smiling when she wanted to scream, pushing through when her body begged her to stop, giving even when her own cup was completely empty. She convinced herself, this is what love looks like. This is what strength means. This is what I'm supposed to do. This act of constantly giving and hiding eventually depletes the soul, until one day, something inside her broke, quietly and without warning. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was more like a whisper of exhaustion that finally said, I can't do this anymore. That profound weariness was the beginning, not of failure, but of a powerful awakening. It was the moment her inner wisdom finally began to speak louder than the expectations. She started to notice how often she ignored herself, how often she said yes when her heart screamed no, how she apologized for needing space, for needing anything at all. And for the very first time in her life, she gave herself a sacred permission to pause. She didn't rush her healing. She didn't treat it like another checklist item. She just stopped pretending. This was the courageous act of choosing herself. She cried. She wrote letters to her younger self, offering the comfort she never received. She sat in silence, just listening to her breath. She said, I'm tired, and for the first time, didn't feel guilty about it. And in those moments of stillness, she began to find pieces of herself she thought were long gone. The playful girl who used to dance in her room. The dreamer who used to believe in magic. The woman who longed to be held, instead of always being the one holding everything. Her healing didn't look like a perfect morning routine or a busy schedule. It looked like sleeping in when her body was tired. It looked like walking barefoot in the grass. It looked like letting herself be messy, emotional, soft, and slowly, she stopped calling that weakness. She started calling it truth, because healing isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be, before life taught you to hide your heart, before being strong became your only way to survive. So no, she's not who she used to be. She's better, not because she does more, but because she finally knows when to do less. She's softer now, not because she broke, but because she bravely opened. She's more peaceful now, not because everything is fixed, but because she stopped trying to fix everything. She's healing, not perfectly, not all at once, but intentionally, lovingly, and in her own sacred time. So if you're tired of being strong all the time, this is your heartfelt reminder. You don't have to earn your rest. You don't have to prove your worth. You don't have to carry everything. You are allowed to fall apart. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to heal, even if no one else understands. Because real strength isn't about how much you carry. It's about knowing when it's time to put it down. Give yourself the gift of that knowing. Give yourself permission to heal.